Pac-Man had finally found peace in his colorful world after saving Pac-Land from the ghostly invasion years ago. But peace never lasts for long. As the film opens, Pac-Man enjoys quiet moments with his family and friends, relishing the simple joys of life. However, a sudden tremor shakes the ground beneath their feet, hinting that something darker is lurking beneath the surface. Pac-Man senses that the ghosts are not finished with him yet, and a new chapter is about to begin. The ghosts, led by Blinky, had been rebuilding their strength in the shadow realm after their last defeat. This time, they weren't coming alone. They had found allies in strange digital glitches that corrupt the very fabric of Pac-Land. These glitches spread like a virus, consuming food pellets and warping the bright landscapes into twisted, broken versions of themselves. Pac-Man realizes he must fight not only the ghosts, but also this unknown force. As the glitch spreads, the once safe mazes begin to collapse, leaving Pac-Man's home in danger. He rallies his old friends, including Miss Pac-Man, who proves to be just as brave and determined as him. Together, they vow to protect Pac-Land at all costs. But even with their combined power, the threat feels overwhelming. The glitches are unpredictable, bending reality in ways they've never encountered before. Pac-Man knows this fight will test him like never before. Their journey takes them deep into the corrupted corners of the world, where ordinary rules no longer apply. Pellets float in midair, pathways twist endlessly, and enemies emerge from shadows without warning. Pac-Man learns that the glitches were born from an ancient program that predates even the ghosts, a digital curse waiting to be unleashed. Blinky seeks to control this power, determined to finally defeat Pac-Man once and for all. Pac-Man and his friends travel across eerie landscapes filled with broken code and fractured colors. Each step forward brings more danger, and trust within the team is tested as fear grows. Miss Pac-Man encourages Pac-Man to stay strong, reminding him that courage has always been his true power. Yet, Pac-Man can't shake the feeling that this fight might be too much even for him. Doubt gnaws at his usually cheerful spirit. Meanwhile, the ghosts revel in the chaos. Inky, Pinky, and Clyde begin to lose control under Blinky's leadership, realizing that the glitches are far more powerful than they imagined. Their world, too, begins to crumble, and even the ghosts are not immune to the corruption. This unexpected twist forces unlikely alliances and makes Pac-Man question who the real enemy is. Pac-Man faces his first major battle in a glitched-out maze that bends in impossible directions. He's nearly overwhelmed, but his determination to protect his family fuels him to push forward. With clever thinking, he uses the very glitches against the ghosts, trapping them in loops of endless paths. But Blinky escapes, more powerful than ever, feeding on the chaos like a dark flame. The deeper they go, the stranger the world becomes. They discover hidden codes that reveal Pac-Land's origin, once part of a great digital universe that fractured. Over time, Pac-Man realizes he is more than a hero. He is a guardian of this ancient code. This revelation strengthens his resolve, giving him purpose beyond survival. He must restore balance before everything is lost. In one haunting scene, Pac-Man stumbles upon echoes of his past battles, replayed by the glitches like broken memories. He sees himself as a younger hero, running endlessly from the ghosts, never realizing how important those battles truly were. It humbles him and reminds him of the weight of his journey. He promises not to let his people down again. The ghosts finally confront Pac-Man directly, with Blinky wielding the full power of the glitch. The clash is brutal, with reality itself warping around them. Miss Pac-Man and the others fight bravely, but they are pushed to their limits. Just as Pac-Man seems ready to fall, his friends remind him that he has never been alone in his battles. In a daring move, Pac-Man uses the golden fruit power-up hidden deep within the broken code. This fruit, more powerful than any before, temporarily restores order and light to Pac-Land. The glow of the fruit weakens Blinky's grip on the glitch, and Pac-Man launches a final attack. For a brief moment, hope shines through the chaos, But Blinky is relentless, refusing to give up his quest for dominance. He absorbs what remains of the glitch, transforming into a monstrous version of himself unlike anything Pac-Man has faced. His new form towers over the mazes, turning the battlefield into a storm of corruption and darkness. Pac-Man knows that this will be the fight of his life. The final showdown pushes Pac-Man beyond exhaustion. Every bite of a pellet feels heavier, every move harder. Yet he finds strength in remembering why he fights not for himself, but for his family, his friends, and the world that has given him so much joy. This emotional clarity ignites something inside him that Blinky cannot match. In a desperate gamble, Pac-Man uses himself as bait, luring Blinky into the heart of the glitch. There, the corruption feeds on Blinky uncontrollably, turning his own power against him. Pac-Man narrowly escapes as the glitch consumes Blinky, shattering his monstrous form into fragments of broken code. The villain's reign of terror finally ends. With Blinky gone, Pac-Land begins to heal, though scars of the battle remain. The mazes slowly rebuild themselves, colors return, and the once warped world glows brighter than ever. The people cheer for Pac-Man, but he feels humbled, knowing how close they came to total destruction. Victory has never felt so fragile. Ms. Pac-Man reminds him that their journey is far from over. Though they've defeated Blinky, the existence of the glitch proves that deeper dangers may lurk within their digital universe. Pac-Man accepts this truth, realizing that being a guardian is not about one battle, but about protecting peace in every moment. As life returns to normal, Pac-Man spends time with his family, cherishing the small joys again. But deep down, he knows the glitches are not entirely gone. A faint flicker remains in the shadows, waiting, watching, ready to rise again when the world least expects it. This thought doesn't scare him, it prepares him. The ghosts, weakened and broken, wander aimlessly, stripped of their leader and their power. Surprisingly, Pac-Man shows them mercy, choosing not to destroy them completely. He believes even they deserve a chance to change, though trust will take time. It's a choice that defines him, just as a hero, but as someone who values life, even in enemies. In the end, Pac-Man stands on a hill overlooking Pac-Land, the horizon glowing with promise. He feels proud, not just of his victory, but of the strength his friends and family showed beside him. The future is uncertain, but for the first time in a long while, he feels ready for whatever challenges may come. As the screen fades to black, a single flicker of corrupted code appears, glitching faintly before vanishing. The audience is left with the unsettling feeling that the battle may not be truly over. Pac-Man's journey continues, and the legend of Pac-Man promises more adventures yet to come.